Okay, it looks like we are up and running. Let's actually get the game started up while we wait for... yeah, we'll give it a couple of minutes to wait for people to sort of see the stream, come over, join us. And do the usual thing of actually make sure it's loaded this time, because the one key drawback to Subnautica, it does take a while sometimes. And find my dashboard. Which might eventually work out that we're live. Minus 0.3 to base hull strength. We haven't even done anything. I swear this does take longer every day, though. And join the follow train. Okay. That's basically everything. Probably don't need the flashlight or, in general, the habitat builder anymore. Redwork that does basically nothing. Sea monkeys. Curse them! Basic object manipulation. They can rip things from your hands. This also kind of implies that there is another sea truck log. I really wish Windows would sometimes work out when to display and not display notifications. Also, the scanner room actually works out ice sheets. I've never noticed that before. It's like there's a big cliff thing over there. That's actually pretty awesome. What are we currently scanning for? Lead. Lead. And we've got the HUD chip. Oh, yeah, so we're definitely going to need... Yeah, okay, so we definitely need the lead in order to... Huh. It can't find lead. That's suspicious. Let's see if we can at least find some sort of lead. Because we're going to need to build up the base hull strength a little bit so that we can... that looks like lead. We need to build up the base hull strength so that we can stick in a moon pool. There we go. As it turns out, moon pools actually pretty good. Also, still want to try and build the base up onto the ice shelf, and see if we can get a snow fox. Just kind of tootling around, I guess. But still, step one of all of this is being able to build foundations. I'm also actually curious to see if the large room blueprint that we got before has a real impact on the base hull strength. Because it might be that we can just use that for all of our rooms and not worry about stuff. Okay. It might also be the case that we need to make some battery and power cell charging stations. Okay. We've got a bit more lead already. I think we need at least some for the moon pool. Oh, leave us alone. Okay, so it's just the 2 lead for the moon pool, which is not the worst. And yeah, after tonight, this might be the last Below Zero stream for a while. I have some thoughts on other things I want to stream for a little bit, particularly while we wait for sort of further updates to add more interesting story stuff to it. But I would also like to get back to doing some of the, like, at least occasional live coding stuff we've started doing. And I've got some other plans as well for more variety of things to stream. And I'm really... Look, this is a chill stream. Go over there. Go over there. Okay, go over there. But, you know, read the memos, dude. And for some reason I now can't stop thinking about sky sharks. You gotta be careful with the sky sharks. If life has taught me anything, that's it. It's possible that life just hasn't taught me anything. Wary of the sky sharks. No. You... I should have learned. Sea monkeys are evil. Yeah, so we need like 1 billion more titanium to be able to do anything with that. Well, I thought we actually had some titanium ingots around somewhere. Ah, we do. Excellent. So we can at least get a moon pool if the monkeys don't keep stealing the habitat builder. Come back. I swear they actively watch for it. You literally just stole it. Can't we have even a tiny break? Okay. So. We definitely need some more titanium because we apparently can't fit the moon pool there. Sigh. Could probably switch the scanner room to just look for fragments. It's probably the easiest way to actually start trying to collect titanium. She says, immediately finding a limestone outcrop anyway. At least I feel slightly vindicated that that was copper and not titanium. Is that actually a new fragment? Wait, does fragment search now not find fragments for things you've already scanned or something? Okay, there's a bunch of fragments, like, super deep that we're not going to go and pick up just yet. Why can we not build there? Oh, because we covered the inside wall there with... yeah, okay. With storage containers. Oh, that's not a good amount of hull integrity.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Why, thank you. We might need to keep the old repair tool on standby for a bit. Okay, so we still can't get the vehicle mod station, I guess. Yeah, so it looks like fragment search now only returns new fragments, not fragments for things you've already got. Which, in terms of trying to get new technologies, is really handy. In terms of trying to get easy titanium, is annoying. And let's just quickly try not to drown. I've heard that drowning is often bad. But yeah, I did not realise the moon pool took quite that much base integrity. Or, at the very least, I didn't remember it did. Tum-ti-tum. So at least there's now slightly less chance that the base is just going to collapse while we're inside it. Which I view as a benefit, but, you know, your mileage may vary. Let's hope the bug isn't back. It isn't. Excellent. At least base building is mostly fairly zen. Although I do strongly recommend not trying to build where sea monkeys live. Personal experience has suggested that's a bad idea. I was hoping I could, like, hide in the crevice. Oh, I am a child, apparently. Which is not news to anyone who actually knows me. Nope. Okay, I was hoping they were all, like, actually around here then, but alas, 'twas not to be. I think we've still got one lead back at base or something. Plus however much we've now got here. So we need at least one more. We've actually got quite a lot of titanium now, which is useful. And we don't want to get too far from the truck.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, okay, we'll go back to base and pick up some of the water in a second. Could you not? I swear, I came around here earlier, I handed out the memos, you know, there's just no pleasing some people. One of these things has got all the water in it. Maybe two of them do.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Ooh. Now we have zombie water. Exciting. Okay, and yeah, we do have one more lead.
Warning, emergency power only. Power restored. All primary systems online.
So you should be able to build, like, lightning rods or something.
Online. Emergency power only.
Hang on. Thank you. Didn't want to give it back. I mean, once the sea truck is finished charging, we should get power back, but...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, yeah, we're actually now almost getting power again. Um, the scanner room really take that much power? That's obscene. Anyway, we just need to get a bunch more titanium so we can finish building out onto the surface. And if the same rules apply as in the original Subnautica, you don't lose hull integrity if you build out of the water. Which is a useful trick to know. No, that's just salt. Ow! Was that necessary? Honestly. Have we scanned that one? Yes. The fragments disappeared. Honestly, sometimes you can just... We are actually going to need to go hunting soon and pick up some fish. Oh, I still have that silly song about the sky sharks stuck in my head. By which I mean the song is stuck in my head, not the sky sharks. That would be, honestly, even weirder. And it is already pretty weird. That's not an actual fish. I'm here. Ah, gotcha. Should also actually think about trying to start the aquarium soon, I guess. There we go. We're actually getting power. Where's all the buttons I actually want to click? Also make some spare batteries. Did I press a silly key again somehow? Huh. Okay, how do I make that go away so I can change the battery? Press all the keys and click all the buttons. Okay, that already used it. This gets really confusing sometimes. But I guess for right now, we're just going to be making do without it. Also, some of the, like, ambient music in this does just remind me of Echo the Dolphin, which is absolutely not a bad thing. And I would argue if you don't know anything about Echo, then you've clearly done something wrong and you need to go and look it up, because as much as it's an old game, it is a great game. And the music in it is also amazing. It's by Spencer Nilsson, I believe. I would like an air, please. Okay, we are at least nearly there. Maybe look at, like, getting 3 more titanium and building a stack of rooms up on top or something. Might be a thing. Reasons to not have face cam. No one can see you dance to ambient music. In a chair. And I mean, when I say dance, Okay, that fragment basically doesn't exist as far as I'm concerned. We should have enough that we can start sticking rooms up on top of this random column O pipes. Oh, yeah, you can't do that, can you? You have to... Curses. Oi! That's a flying sea monkey! I can almost let that one off. That was... not the kind of thing I was expecting to see today. You cannot fly. I mean, evidently they can, but... Titanium Quest 2K19. I mean, we could actually legitimately just try and make one of the large rooms up there and see if that would fit. Might be worth doing. That's 2 more. That's not a place where you can breathe. I would honestly still like to know why I can't make those things at the bottom go away. Unless it's related to the sort of slightly bizarro Fanta medpacks and water bottles, of course. In which case, probably the only way to fix it is to actually just quit and reload or something. But that would be a pain, and I can't be bothered to do that, so... Actually slightly tempted to try,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
like, modding in the sounds from Echo into this. Just to see if you can, more than anything. So, the habitat builder has impressive range, is what we're learning here. Also, I'm not entirely sure what happened there. I think the game got confused about whether we were in the base or out of the base. Also, really do need to remember to turn all the lights off when we dock. Whoops. Choo-choo! Haha! I have zero objections to running over sea monkeys at this point. Hello? Is there any titanium around here? Was that one of those things trying to eat the sea truck? The hell is that? Welp. The hell is this? Wow. Assessment: beware of full bladder. Nope, that is not an interesting place to surface. Actually, it's one thing I did want to try at some point as well, is I have a feeling this works, but I think that if you don't want your base to actually have fortifications, because they look kind of ugly, you can go somewhere else, build a base that's just like a random pile of foundations, and then it just counts all of the base hull as a single thing, even if it's, pardon me, even if it's not connected. But yeah, I should try and actually play around with that theory at some point and see if it works. Ooh. Hello. That was a good find. I'm not going to say no to that one either. Ooh. We have 10 more titanium. That should help. Oh, I forgot to turn the lights off again. We're getting close. Ah, surprise limestone. So I reckon we probably need like 10 to 12 more titanium than we currently have. Which at least gives us a target. Hey look, it's titanium that I apparently dropped at some point. That was not a bad find, actually. So, if we can at least find a couple more on the way back, we're probably going to be okay, I would have thought. Also, thinking about it, it probably makes much more sense to be wary of sky sharks right now. We've already seen the sky sea monkeys. Sky monkeys? Sky sea monkeys just seems wrong and weird and bad. Are we just luring bone sharks back to the base at this point?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Because, I'll be honest with you, that seems dangerous. Oh, I forgot to turn out the lights. Okay. We can't get there to also stick the hatch on, but we should be able to stick the hatch on from the inside. Haha, it works!
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, we'll do that in a second. So we might need to occasionally build, like, bridges across some of these, but we can now build an effectively infinite base. With a degree of ease, honestly. I might even turn this corner piece here into a T-junction and then we can take it off in the other direction. How did that not work? Just be wary of the sky sharks. On the plus side, though, we can also now start using some of the rooms we've got to sort of hold aquaria or whatever else we might want to do with them. Oh, that one.
Vital signs stabilizing.
We have so much copper now. Okay, aquarium. Aquarium? Oh, sorry. Alien containment. Although that does also require titanium. And 3 more quartz. I could have probably just tried counting it, but... So... I guess one of the things that we're going to want to do now is look at getting away from bone sharks. Let's scan one first. This does not seem dangerous. So we're probably going to want to look at building one of these large rooms just to kind of see what it's like. Because, you know, it's a new thing. It didn't exist in the Classic, so we should try it out. No. Whoops. I didn't actually mean to try and run over the bone shark. Ooh. Oh no, that's not achieving a fragment, is it? That's yeah. Darn it! Well, at least there's harvestable outcrops here.
New blueprint acquired.
Well, okay, there was an harvestable outcrop. Okay, that's actually not something that was as interesting as I thought it might be. The spindly terrorfish, or whatever it was called. Somebody who knows a Blackadder reference better than me can probably correct me on it. Why can I not find the sea truck? It's over there. What where all the lights is, yo? So we need 1 to finish that thing, and then 2, 4, 6. So we need 4 more titanium, I guess? I wish things would stop just running into the truck. Like, I get that you aren't used to humans around here, but it does not look natural. Well, there's 3. There's 4. Okay. Now we can go back and see about trying to make some kind of large room.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
while that one's making. Wow, they weren't joking, were they? That is a big room, and I fell off. It is truly the largeliest of rooms. Cool. I reckon you could fit, like, 4 alien containments in here. It lets you put in a giant alien containment instead. Oh, that's amazing. I love it. Okay, so we need 2 titanium and 5 glass. We can do it. Honestly, at this point, the hardest part is probably the titanium. So in total, we need 6 titanium and all of the quartz. At least for right now, that's what we need. Yes, maybe then start thinking about moving the solar panels up to the roof or something. Just see if we can get more reliable, or up to the surface even, see if we can get some more reliable power from them that way. We're actually just about doing all right now. Also still vaguely curious, like, how much of what you get out of these, like, outcropping things is actually random, and how much is just this outcrop gives you this resource. Because it feels like if it was purely random, then you could get just like a seed where it was too difficult early in the game to actually do anything. I don't know. It's one of those questions that, like, I have, and I'm not sure I want to know the answer, because, like, knowing the answer would somehow make it less exciting, at least potentially. There you go, Subnautica, surprise mechanics, done well. We still need approximately infinity more quartz. But also, we now just need quartz. Well, okay, for the moment at least, we only need quartz. Okay. Convert all of the quartz. I wonder if you can get, like, a chelicerate egg. I mean, it seems like a dangerous question to ask, but if it follows the principle of anything you hatch in an alien containment is friendly, you could actually then, like, release a friendly chelicerate. Which would be kind of cool. I'm back here. Then start breeding chelicerates. And unleash an army of chelicerates. Maybe I'm getting a little bit too megalomaniacal now. We've taken over the sector. And that's a very old reference that the vast majority of people, I would imagine, won't get. Maybe I'll play the modernized version on stream at some point and have like a Gigalomania stream. Hail? Yep. I guess actually, if we're about to build an alien containment, we should at least pick up 2 of these. I just realised we're actually going to end up needing more titanium and more quartz, because you need to have a hatch. Okay, cool, you actually can build 2 of them in here. Awesome! But you can't put a hatch on? Oh, okay, it only lets you build 1 thing at a time in a large room. Okay. I think that makes at least some amount of sense. What do you need for the hatch? I can't even find the stupid thing. There we go. Okay, I've actually got enough stuff now. Oh, of course, yeah, we picked up all the extra titanium to theoretically make 3 containments, didn't we? Yeah. Interior pieces. Okay. Let's try quitting and reloading and seeing if that's going to let us actually fix all of our tools. Because it is kind of annoying that if that set of things comes up at the bottom, you basically don't get to work with any tools anymore. Hey, there we go.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Okay, so we need more glass. And more quartz for a hatch, but... Oh! You stole it and then you got stuck on a room. You idiot. Ah, quartz. I should actually see if the scanner room will find quartz. Although quartz is likely one of those things that there's so much of it just completely locks up the HUD, but... Oh, okay. Thought I saw some quartz just sort of hanging out. Well, so while it's sunny-ish, let's go get the sea truck, and we'll see if we can go find those lily pad islands. I mean, at least we know we've saved recently, so it's not going to be
Welcome aboard, Captain.
a colossal loss if anything bad happens again. Aha, colossal. Oh, come on. The weather's got that bad in that short a time frame? It's Bonius McSharkington. Okay, so now we need to be watching out for chelicerates. Or the chelicerate, more accurately. As we go through the Swiss cheese biome. Ah! A lily pad! We found what could be a lily pad, potentially. I mean, it looks honestly eerily like a giant Venus flytrap. Ah! There's a sea emperor. So, I have no reason to believe they've changed it so that this Sea Emperor is hostile now. But... hang on, what? There's more than one. So, it's possible that we just straight up die here. I mean, I'm hoping we don't, but the possibility exists. I mean, they haven't, like, started talking to us yet. And I don't know if that's a good thing or not. There's one of those giant jellyfish things. Aha! We are not remotely close to the habitat. Why are you telling us? But yeah, solar power does seem to be a lot more sketchy when the weather is as bad as the weather in Sector 0. Just the old reversing camera trick. The hell is that? I mean, it's not fighting with the brute shark, so I'm going to assume it's hostile. Hi. That was just dumb. So, okay. Apparently that was a thing we were meant... Ooh. So, I mean, this looks very destroyed. But... Okay. Sea Truck Fabricator module. I mean, a fabricator module sounds like it could be good. Are there more of those around here? How scared of chelicerates should I be? These questions and more on Subnautica Below Zero. That was an encounter. Let's put it that way. Also, the terrain down here is suddenly, like, super verdant. Nom 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 nom. I really hope it wasn't teasing us with that single fabricator module fragment. Because I really want some more of those now. Because that sounds amazingly useful. Ooh. No, it's looking at me. I don't like it. We're reaching sea truck crush depth. Those jelly shrooms. Oh. We need, like, the vehicle modification station and start making upgrades for the sea truck. Hello? This looks like an exciting place. We not have a bulkhead door blueprint yet.
Blueprint
Sure, let's... I mean, scan everything while we're here, right? You can grow beds here. That it won't let us scan, but... they're here. Ooh! Filtration machine! I'm apparently way too excited about that. Okay, so this is the scanner room in this space. Is Alan a wizard? Wales! So, that was an unexpectedly productive trip. Hello! I mean, neither of the Sea Emperors actually attacked us, even when we nearly ran into one of them, so I'm going to classify them as friendly. And yeah. We've also got enzyme 42, so we can now cure the Kara in ourselves at will. So, yeah, I mean, I was not expecting that degree of outright story-based productivity here, I will be honest. And as a reward for coming back here, we can pick all the heat fruit. Did I go the right way? Yes. It is a concern. Let's make some more glass while we're here. I can't remember how much we actually need. 4 should definitely do it, though. Launch! Yeah, not suspicious at all, Robin. Oh well. I keep expecting us to be able to, like, do a self-scan and find out we're infected at any moment. So, yeah, we've actually had quite a good day today. We got a whole load of stuff done. We are exploitatively building our base above surface level so we can build as much as we like.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you, Habitat. Control room. A control room. Thanks for that wonderful insight. So, control room requires advanced wiring kit, titanium, glass. So we've got the glass.
Warning, emergency power only. Power restored. All primary systems online.
Do we not have any table coral here? Well, that's an oversight. So yeah, we're going to need a few more titanium to set up somewhere to put that control room. and some table coral to make the advanced wiring kit. But at this point, I really just want to see what the control room is supposed to be for, what it does. We're probably going to need more quartz at some point at least, so let's pick that up while we're here. And take the easy titanium. Oh. I am apparently turning into Sleepy Seth, so we might not be streaming for that much longer tonight. But I'm at least going to get this control room set up just so we can have a look at it and see what happens, and see if the game just falls apart.
Emergency power only. Power restored. All primary systems online.
It would also help if I actually remembered to make the advanced wiring kit. Sometimes I can be really dumb. Oh yeah, and we can't actually use the fabricator at the moment. Because we don't have enough power. Oh, yeah, I forgot we scanned all those things. Yeah, I mean, if only we had some way of going to another place where there was a fabricator that we could just use to make the components we need for this control room, then that would just make things so much easier. Okay. Yeah, okay. Just trying to see if I actually remember how to make one of these. It needed more gold than I remembered. On the plus side, bonus titanium. So... And there's always the chance now that we get back and find out that we've actually got enough power to make the wiring kit we need. Oh yeah, we actually wanted to do this from outside, didn't we? Though in this weather, maybe wanted is not the correct word. I forgot to pick up the glass. How annoying. Go. I thought it was about to prevent us from entering through that hatch. We'd have had to have, like, jumped in the water. Okay, let's find out what it does. Navigate mini-map? There's... This room is amazing! Oh, and there's a vehicle upgrade console. And, like, things and stuff, and... Wow. I wonder if this is actually going to work for, like... Actually, I want to make that one purple. Like... Oh, okay. So that actually is an upgrade console for the base. So I just renamed the base, not the sea truck. I don't know how you go... up and down. Not that one. Yeah, that will like spin it. So the scanner room just drains a constant 3 power. However, that control room is pretty awesome. It just gives you all the information. Like, I can now see why we ran out of power so much. And let's see how horrendously unpleasant the base is now. That's certainly a colour. Oh, the control room gives you a beacon like it's a proper life pod thing. That's awesome. Oh, and it renames the sea truck. It does both?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh no, okay. So, things we have learned is that the control room is pretty friggin' awesome. But, with that being done, I am going to call it there for the night. Like I say, it's been pretty productive. We found some more plot stuff. We're ready to cure ourselves as soon as we're allowed to, and as soon as we discover we have a disease. And yeah, we have a control room and have repainted our base a garish purple. So, tomorrow and Sunday, I'm still intending to stream. I'm probably going to do something a little bit different. And given where we've got to with Below Zero now, next week is likely to be a return to Diablo and see how much deeper we get through the depths of Tristram. But until then, as ever, thank you for joining me, and I will see you again tomorrow.